When people ask, how long is it going to take me to reach my dream GMAT score? Or is it realistic for me to go from a 610 to a 750 in 2 weeks? They're generally thinking about that process in exactly the wrong way, which is they're not thinking about high quality study hours. They're thinking about weeks, months, days, and years. Weeks, months, days, and years are totally irrelevant. Are you studying 20 minutes a day or are you studying 20 hours a day? How much of that 20 hours a day is actually productive, high quality study? The thing to focus on is high quality, productive hours. Maximize those. Don't delete all your social commitments, just minimize them. Don't delete all your work commitments, just minimize them. Don't delete sleeping, just minimize it. Find that sweet spot that you can sustain over a long period. The other thing that people ignore is they're not considering the quality of resources that they're using to optimize those hours of study. If you're going with a really generalized solution, like some printed books or a cookie cutter class or a tutor who doesn't really specialize in the GMAT and is just okay, it's gonna take you a lot more hours to reach your goal. This is true in any arena. Think about your job. How do the teams that have great leadership and great strategy perform versus the teams who have rookie leadership or just leadership that hasn't developed very much or even toxic leadership? We've all experienced this to a degree, but for some reason, we're not translating that knowledge to the GMAT world. It actually makes a lot of sense if you think deeply about it. Now, some of you will be in a position to invest financially and others of you won't. If you can't invest in high quality help, just plan for it to take more hours. You can still reach your goal. Plenty of people have done it before. Any score is possible for you. I've seen it all. But if you're going with strictly free resources, you're probably looking at least 5 to 6 hours of study for each 1 point gain you make on your overall score. So if you're trying to go from a 600 to a 700, that's going to be somewhere in the 500 to 600 hour range, give or take. Now, those are just averages across a wide data set that we've collected at TGS over the years. You might be way faster than that, or you might be slower. That's just a reasonable expectation. Whereas, if you can afford to invest in a top tier tutor or coach, you might be looking at 2 hours for each 1 point gain you want to make on your score. So if you think about that, that's a 2 to 3x gain in efficiency, and as a result, a lot of those high quality individuals command high prices. I'm not saying you need to invest in that. I'm just saying if you want fast results reliably, it's a really, really good bet. If you're A/B testing a few providers and you want a little bit of personalized advice, feel free to DM and we'll be happy to help. If you need some advice on high quality free resources, we're happy to help with that as well. Talk soon, everybody.